Hey guys, it's Sarah with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we have a review and install of the Raxiom Chrome Projector Headlights fitting your 15 through 17 Ford F150s with halogen headlights. So this is going to be good for the F150 owner who's looking to upgrade their factory headlights to a projector style headlight and is looking for some of the styling on the higher end model headlights with the LED accent bar on the side. These projector headlights feature amber reflectors as well as daytime running light accent bars that mimic the styling on some of the higher end F150 models like the Platinum. These headlights feature enhanced brightness over OEM for better visibility and include H7 high and low beam bulbs. They also feature clear lenses with chrome housings and are DOT and SAE compliant. So as far as price goes, these come in at about $650, which are low to mid-range price-wise when compared to other headlights. They're definitely going to be an upgrade over OEM, and they're still going to get you that nice light bar accent feature while saving you some money over more expensive options which also have the same features. For install, I'm giving this a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. These installs super easy, there's absolutely no wiring required, they're just plug and play, and they can be done within 1 hour. So with that said, let's jump right into our install. For this install, you will need an impact gun, or you can use a ratchet, a small extension 10mm socket, 7mm socket, and a pop clip removal tool. All right, so the first step in our install with the hood popped is to remove the pop clip holding on your trim piece right on the inside of the headlight. With your pop clip removal tool, let's get this out. Next up, in the wheel well area, remove the 2 7mm bolts holding on the trim piece below the headlight. Next up, grab the very top part and pull. And that should release the clips that are holding this piece in. Next up, we're going to remove the 2 10mm bolts holding in the top of our headlight. Grab a 10mm socket, let's get these out. All right, next we're going to remove this plastic piece on the bottom here. This is just a bunch of 10mm bolts, and it's just going to make it a little easier to get the headlight out. Let's grab your 10mm socket, and you may want a small extension, and remove these. There's 2 here that hold the headlight in physically as well. With the bolts removed, grab the trim piece and remove it. At this point, the headlight should be free, so grab it and remove it straight outwards. Remove all the connectors. So we have our new headlight here. We're going to plug back in all of the connectors, starting with the tan one. This one just has a little bit different orientation than your stock headlight, so keep that in mind. Next up, the black connector. This one also is in a slightly different position than factory. Just line up the tabs on either side and you should be good. And finally, the black connector on top. This is the smallest one. Now we can get the headlight installed on the truck. We want to line up the dowel that's up here, and also there is a plastic one down the bottom. We're going to start with the top one, just try to aim it back to that corner as best we can, and it should fall into place. There we go. All right, now we're going to install the top 2 bolts just loosely, so that it will hold the headlight in place so we can get the rest of the hardware lined up. Next up, grab this plastic trim piece and get it lined up. Line up the hardware through the trim piece. We're just going to loosely install it for now and come back and tighten them. Line up the front bolts and get them threaded in. Grab your 10mm socket and tighten these down. Finally, tighten down the last two 10mm bolts, holding in the top of your headlight. At this point, you can reinstall your trim piece, starting with the bottom and the side section. With the trim piece lined up, reinstall the pop clip near the headlight and reinstall the two 7mm bolts in the wheel well. All right, so now that our Raxiom headlight is installed on our truck, we can see it side by side with the factory headlight. Now, the biggest difference here is that our Raxiom headlight features a projector lens, where our factory headlight has a reflector lens. And now this means the projector lens features a more concentrated beam of light, where the factory lens sort of just spreads the light out. Next up is the LED accent bars, which are really nice. They're reminiscent of some of the higher end model F150s. I think it gives it a little something extra, and this definitely makes it stand out from your factory headlight. All right, so now that we checked these out, let's finish up our install. Yeah. All right, so that's gonna do it for the review and install of these Raxiom headlights. Remember, for all things F-150, keep it at AmericanTrucks.com.